Alrighty, so I managed to get myself to level 235. Pretty nice. Now we get to go to Esfera. But before we go any further, let's roll the intro first. Shall we? Hello guys, welcome to episode 12. We got our final arcane symbol, and I have some arcane symbol selection coupons stacked up, so we could use all those and get it straight up to like level 4 or 5 or something like that. I gotta say one thing first, that I actually don't know. It's been a while since of this recording session, and only now I have learned that my voice was corrupted, meaning the voice on multiple clips that, well, almost everything that I've recorded are doomed. So I have to, well, re-record the voice. So, and because it's been so long, I don't really remember what has happened. Like, I have had so busy. But before we go any further, yeah, just hear this and you might understand why I need to re-record everything. Well, the voice at least, yes. Off with Esfera Symbol. It's kind of retarded though that... Well, I think you may now understand why I need to re-record everything. Also, I have lost my voice, so I may sound a little bit weird. Plus the fact that I've moved to my student dorm finally. Been really busy these past 2 weeks, so I've not gotten the chance to edit the video or in post, and I have not had enough content to even be edited or posted. But in these 3 weeks, I think I've gotten enough to pack into one 20-minute worth of video, and yeah. But a lot of gains, and of course as of currently editing, the Starlight Symphony is gone. It doesn't exist anymore, but I managed to get everything I want, everything I need from the coin shop, and yeah, good stuff. We bought some arcane symbols, and also got myself the 17-star enchantment scroll. I think, yeah, it's called something like that. But we got that. Pretty nice. So in the end, we managed to make some gains. Well, quite a lot of gains actually. 700 more stats. And yeah, there's my stats with Maple Warrior, and I'm actually losing my voice. It's getting a little bit hard to speak. But the setting up, the bossing, the presets, and yeah, there you go. Those are my stats. Pretty nice. We're back on my Hayato again. I decided to look up the notes, and apparently Bommel helped me. He gave me advice that Shinzoku is actually nowadays the main node, the main bossing skill to use, simply because it has the Akatsuki trace, which procs more often when using Shinsoku, so it's slightly better. Also the fact that it gives more utility, gives the sword energy, and the thing is, I used to play Hayato because, I love Rurouni Kenshin. It's my favorite anime, and after that is of course Dragon Ball. But I love the skill Shinzoku. It was my favorite skill, by far the favorite skill in the whole MapleStory. But because Riot Blade Flash quite outperforms, used to outperform Shinzoku, and I kind of like to go in the meta way because I don't want to waste time. I feel like me going through the meta is me enjoying the game, and simply because of that I stopped playing Hayato. And I think that also answers to why my Hayato has the Senkoku Hakase badge and all that kind of good stuff. But because Shinzoku is now better, I have been thinking about switching to Hayato. Well, my Hayato also has a good name, Jikiren. I'm actually not sure what it means, but apparently the translation is direct transmission. At the beginning I thought it was gonna be like instant transmission, but I wrote direct transmission. It actually has a biological term, which is like, for example, a virus spreads from an organism to another through, for example, kissing, sex, all that kind of physical contact. My mind is a bit dirty as well because why did I think about sex the first thing? But anyway, I think for the rest of the video you will be seeing me doing a lot of gearing up my character. I'll be using like all my weekly bossing mesos on my Hayato. I think even if I'm not gonna main him, the thing is that I still want to gear him up first, and then maybe get the next thing is that I'm gonna gear up Zero or maybe Nightwalker, one of the two. But I want to have at least like 4 characters that can earn me money, earn me mesos. But as you can see right here, I'm currently like doing quite a lot of upgrading, and yeah, that's that really. It's hard to speak. It's really hard to speak, but yeah, it's cool. I'm actually loving Hayato. I've been bossing with it, and it's really lovely. I think I'm gonna have to find a decision when the winter event comes. It comes with the hyper burning, and yeah, that's the point where I will decide if I'm gonna main Hayato or not. I think when the hyper burning event is gonna come out, my Buccaneer is gonna be over level 240, so I do not want to waste the burning on that. If I use it on my Hayato, you can also get a lot with node stones and some other good stuff as well, which is gonna help a lot. And because of the hyper burning, I might be able to get my first over 250 character. But yeah, well, let's actually talk about some other stuff. Let's talk about the series overall. So what is gonna happen if I'm gonna switch characters? I mean, I think the series is gonna continue. Well, it's definitely gonna continue, but I'm thinking about like making a season 2. The season 2 is gonna strictly contain stuff related to my Hayato, and maybe continue the season 1 as well, like updating my Buccaneer from time to time. But maybe I'm just gonna continue this as like maybe like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just go ham, maybe go up to like episode 100, just doing everything. It's basically more like a server progression other than like a character progression. But I'm thinking whether if I'm even going to switch characters. I feel like the only minus I have on Buccaneer is that I need to have good movement while mobbing, because otherwise Lord of the Deep, because of bad ping, Lord of the Deep will hit the mob twice, even though the mob should die on the first hit, and that's a big problem. That's a big problem. Yeah. And a funny thing is that this character actually had the superior Golot's belt, and yeah, well, I was actually talking about this on the last episode. It's been a while. It's actually been a while, so sorry about that. But yeah, doing a lot of gearing up, as you can see on the video. But at the end, I tried to do some weekly bosses. I actually did not record majority of them, but I did record Magnus, and I forgot. Well, Magnus and the Chaos Zakum, and I forgot to equip my bind. So yeah, Magnus was horrible without a bind. It's just not fun. But yeah. But yeah, talking about my 2 weeks, university, my orientation week, and the first week has been, well, the first week of actual classes. It's been really interesting, but it's also been like really time consuming, needing to organize new stuff and all that, as well as, my parents are not feeding me anymore, so I need to make my own food, all that kind of stuff in real life. It's been hitting me quite hard, but I've also been enjoying the challenge. Maybe that's capping, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm enjoying it. I feel like this episode is more of just me talking about what's going on, and I think that's also pretty good. Maybe this is only for this episode, but depending on if people like this type of me just talking, I can continue doing this. But yeah. Anyway, you can now see me just trying to Star Force the pants once again. Well, it loves to explode. Yeah, it did explode again, but yeah, at least in the end I managed to get it to 16, so that's a good thing. Now this part is just sped up, but it's also with good music. This music is like really good. It's it's I think it's China MapleStory exclusive. I think it's the PvP area in the old Yu Gardens. I meant, yeah. I actually got to learn this around half a year ago, and I loved this BGM, and you should too. Yeah, it gives off like some kind of Murim, the martial arts type of vibe, like what you usually see in, for example, when reading manhwas, and maybe sometimes even reading mangas, they also have them. Yeah, it's really good, really good. Now the final thing that I upgraded was the emblem, and the emblem did eat quite a lot of cubes. I would say no. The tearing up took quite a decent amount, and yeah, I think it was pretty average. But I think I forgot to mention one thing, which is I think starting from this point on, I'm gonna have this progression series only once a month. So any other thing that I will be posting will be maybe a skit, maybe a why you should play Hayato, or maybe why you should play Shadower. You never know. I might actually get a professional, meaning a level 270 above character. Well, not mine, of course, but mine's highest is like 239, I think. I'm gonna get a guildmate or someone else, and yeah, we could talk about the class and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna have this character only once a month. That's about it. But on the video currently you are seeing my stats. I've managed to get myself a 15% IAD familiar about this character, so yeah, the IAD is somewhat there. Well, on this clip though, I forgot one link skill. Replaced one link skill with another, so I got a little bit more IAD. Before I had like 94% IAD, so there was no need for IAD. But yeah, I think we're now gonna get to the bossing, maybe. And then my note stones, of course. My notes. That's what I meant. But excuse me. But let's move on to doing a little bit more bosses. Yo, the boss is so annoying with that divine. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, but at least I managed to clear it, even without the bind though. It's just a little bit challenging. But yeah, well, challenging and zero fun. What a boss fight. This video was mostly just me upgrading my Hayato, and yeah, at the end did a little bit bossing, and that's about it really. For my main character, well, currently the main character, Buccaneer, I think the only thing I got upgraded was the black pin mark. I got myself a black pin mark as a drop, and managed to get it to 16 stars and I think 21% strength. I also managed to get another copy, which is like really nice because now I can go for 70 or maybe even above if I decide to do so. But yeah, the next thing to get, well, is still the superior Golok set. It's just gonna take a while to get it. Especially that I don't have much time to play at all. I mostly just log in for the Fairy Bros, log in for 1 hour. I don't need to do anything, I just put the game on and then I study. And that's about it really. I study and then after like an hour or so I come back to the game and claim my Fairy Bros reward, and then yeah, close the game, and that's it basically. Well, at least for this episode, I will be including my Hayato gear, well, my boss and my, well, the weekly boss character, at least for now. I've been enjoying Hayato more than my Buccaneer. But, well, and the thing is, my Hayato has the single Hayato patch, and that is like making me really want to play Hayato because it gives me the competitive advantage. But yeah, well, if you managed to get to the end, thank you for watching, and subscribe if you have not subscribed. It would really help me a lot. And like the video if you liked it. And yeah, goodbye!